Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel, and today we present you with 14 Hollywood actors who can play Vince McMahon in his biography film, Pandemonium. There are reports that Sony and TriStar Pictures are working in collaboration with each other to produce a biography movie about Vince McMahon, the brain behind the rise of pro wrestling in the early 80s and beyond. Pro wrestling has been enjoying tremendous fame for the last 3 decades. The movie also gets much required support of the WWE Chief Executive Officer Vince McMahon, who is involving the WWE studios. According to a reliable source, the movie has been given a strange title named Pandemonium. The script of the film has yet to be completed, and so far there's been no confirmation of a director or lead actor for the movie project. We're just wondering who will be chosen to play the role of Vince McMahon. Though the details of the movie may contain scenes of occurrences that span over the period of 30 to 40 years, there's a likelihood that the character of Vince McMahon will be portrayed by various actors to exhibit his evolution over the years. It may be a Herculean task to fill the shoes of Vince, but will be nice and fair to every actor irrespective of their age. As Vince joined the League of the Septuagenarians, it's important to note that he's been exhibiting the signs of an astute businessman at the age of 20. We want to choose professional actors that cut across all ages. They don't need to look exactly like Vince McMahon, but here are a list of artists that we feel could make the cast. Number 14, Bradley Cooper. The perfect name for Brad should be Jack of all trades. His versatility in different spheres of acting cannot be ignored, as he is an excellent choice for comedy and action movies. We've all seen his prowess in films such as American Hustle, American Sniper, and the comedy movie The Hangover. One of the most memorable gigs he's done so far is lending his voice to the popular Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. He can cope with the rigors of the lifestyle of Vince McMahon. The Academy Award-nominated actor possesses the skills to exhibit McMahon's pompous character, as well as his discreet, more modest tendencies. The probability of seeing these parts of Vince depends on the production team of the movie. Number 13, Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts' name rings a bell when there's a need for us to find a perfect person for the role of old Vince in the forthcoming movie. Eric is a veteran actor who has enjoyed a long career in acting with experience in film and television production. The reason why Eric was selected is not far-fetched. He has this facial identity that resembles Vince McMahon. With that nose that looks slightly like McMahon's and that gray hair, Eric could fit into that role and play it correctly. We can only imagine how Eric Roberts would muster the signature word of Vince, "You're fired." Number 12, Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston is one actor out there who's familiar with the concept of starting out small but then ruthlessly eliminating your competition until you are the only one left standing. He shares similarities with McMahon, a go-getter who single-handedly turned the WWF into a mega franchise. He has that aura to play the role of Vince too. Number 11, Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis has this rare talent of playing any role given to him. The way he interprets his role as an actor is incredibly exceptional. In our opinion, we think this Oscar-winning actor will do the unthinkable in the movie if given the role of Vince. As far as we're concerned, Daniel has the finesse to depict the real personality of Vince McMahon. Number 10, Alec Baldwin. Baldwin has enjoyed an enduring and astonishing career. His profile was, however, boosted in 2016 when he played the role of an American presidential candidate who later became the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. If there's a need for the role of a flamboyant billionaire, we're sure that Alec Baldwin can handle that role perfectly. Number 9, Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton has not been a regular face in Hollywood movies in recent times, but has been able to impress us with some exceptional performances. Examples of classic movies that had Michael's imprint of ingenuity are Birdman, Spotlight, and The Founder. There are confirmed reports that Michael has joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe and will be in the cast of the forthcoming Spider-Man flick. He will play the role of Batty the Vulture. Even though he doesn't have a striking resemblance with Vince, we're not underestimating the role of makeup artists to make him look like Vince. If we are to consider his role as the influential and highly successful McDonald's owner, where he exhibited his character as a clever businessman who devised a way to chase his business rivals out of business. Number 8, Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta is an actor whose acting prowess is known to everyone, and his role as Henry Hill, the local chap who turns into a wise guy before becoming an FBI informant. His resume is filled with more than 70 film appearances, including a bunch of television acting gigs, but he hasn't been able to give his fans a movie like Goodfellas. Ray Liotta could make an interesting actor that could play the character of Vince McMahon, as he's got the look and swag. His skills are undoubtedly beautiful. Number 7. Michael Fassbender. We have a strong feeling that Michael can play the role of a young Vince. Michael's dexterity in acting is phenomenal, as he's a versatile actor that can act any part. Michael hit the age of 40 recently and celebrated the milestone age. He's been featured in several movie productions such as the X-Men film franchise, Assassin's Creed, and 12 Years a Slave, which earned him a nomination for an Academy Award. Michael is not a novice when it comes to playing the role of a billionaire, as he delivered a great job when he acted the role of Steve Jobs in a movie. Number 6. Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin is an incredibly talented actor whose brilliance in acting has never been in doubt. He made the list of actors we felt could interpret the real persona of Vince McMahon. If his schedule's not too tight, we think he can act as the younger and older Vince, as he's in the right age bracket for the role. Josh is someone who has earned our respect with his deftness in films like True Grit, No Country for Old Men, Sicario, just to name a few. Josh seems to have a controversial past, which has got him on the wrong side of the law like Vince McMahon. While Vince was heavily criticized for consuming steroids during his heyday, he is known to be a stubborn fellow who never gives up, and this attitude helped him in his business career. Number 5. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey played the role of a confident, brash, and arrogant guy in many movies. Well, he's a perfect fit for Vince, simply because these 3 adjectives are used to describe Vince McMahon any day of the week. Matthew became a sensation with his performance in 2 high-profile 1996 films, Lone Star, where he portrayed a sheriff suspected of murder, and in the film adaptation of John Grisham's novel A Time to Kill, where he played an idealistic young lawyer opposite Sandra Bullock and Kevin Spacey. In 2011, he portrayed an in-your-face criminal defense attorney, Mickey Haller, in The Lincoln Lawyer, followed by Bernie, and finally his big-headed private detective killer Joe Cooper in Killer Joe. This blue-eyed Academy Award winner will be a good choice to play Vince. Number 4. Jon Hamm. Jon Hamm is an established actor who warmed his way into our hearts with his role as an advertising executive in the movie Mad Men. Jon has been both a regular face in a few movies and television productions since the series of Mad Men came to an end. With his unassuming personality, he could be unpredictable and harsh. We believe he has the knack to play the role of Vince McMahon. Number 3. Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon is an actor with exceptional skills. Michael's been nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars on 2 occasions and is featured in a couple of movies. He acted as a religious salesman in the popular series Boardwalk Empire. Expectedly, Shannon was the main favorite to play the villain Cable in Deadpool 2, but Josh Brolin won the race. We're confident that an actor in the league of Michael Shannon will be consistently getting movie roles. Featuring as Vince McMahon will be a nice idea too. Number 2. Robert Downey Jr. Having seen Robert Downey Jr. in a similar role as an aggressive, arrogant, and flamboyant billionaire, we have a feeling that the character Tony Stark has a remarkable resemblance with Vince McMahon. His interpretation of his role as Tony Stark in a previous movie has made us believe in his prowess and will make an excellent choice to play the role of a blunt billionaire in the forthcoming movie Pandemonium. Since Robert has featured in blockbuster movies such as Iron Man and Avengers, there is a possibility that his pay might be higher than the expectations of the producers of the WWE movie. Number 1. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is an actor who can fit into any acting role. We have seen him act in roles we at least expected from an actor of his caliber. He's shown exceptional skills in movies such as The Night Rises, The Drop, Fury Road, etc. Tom is one of the favorite actors that can conveniently step into the role of Vince and deliver an outstanding job. He has the tenacity, aura, and the skills that can captivate the audience watching the Pandemonium movie. Tom's age could play a significant role in this, as he will be hitting the age of 40 pretty soon. Guys, as you've seen, there are so many great actors who are capable of playing Vinnie Mac on screen. So who do you think is the guy to pull it off? Please let us know. More importantly, Vince McMahon's autobiography is incomplete without names such as Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, and his kids. Which Hollywood actors or actresses, in your opinion, could play these characters and why? Please share your comments down below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and make sure you hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and as always, thanks for watching.